Hey guys, I have a very special video for you today. I have a book here called Scary Stories for Young Foxes: The City, which is a sequel to this book, Scary Stories for Young Foxes. I actually did a book review on this, so if you didn't see it yet, scroll down to the bottom of the channel and you'll find it. So if you haven't read this book, go read that. Go watch that, and then watch this one. This book is called Scary Stories for Young Foxes: The City. This book is about a fox called O370, yes, that's his name, who lives at a farm, who is raised by a farmer. And they're like, this is paradise. We should live here for the rest of our lives. But O370 kind of is like the adventurous type. He likes to explore. He likes to like look at new things, just like Mia and Uli. So the reason O370 wants to explore is because when he was a baby, his mom, O370's mom, told him about the Scary Stories for Young Foxes, Mia and Uli story. So a story is inside a story. Hamburger. Anyways, so he eventually escapes the barn and goes to the farmer's house, where he sees a bunch of fox skins. Yes, fox skins. That means that the farmer had tricked the foxes the entire time. He was not breeding them. He was planning to kill them for their skin. Yes, skin. So he tells all of his family, hey, you need to get out of here quick. But the farmer is gonna kill us. They're like, no way, dude. So eventually, O370 gives up and goes to the forest alone, where he happens to find a really tasty bowl of bacon. So he's like, wow, that's gonna be really tasty, and goes in. And he gets trapped. He gets trapped by three forest foxes, and they're like, yay, we caught some kind of fox killer. And the reason they called him a fox killer is because foxes started dying all over the forest, and that's because of, the humans. They started dying because of the humans, but these foxes don't know that, and they think a fox killer killed them, and they see O370 as a fox killer. So that's kind of dumb. So eventually, these four foxes unite, but one fox actually dies because he was hit by a car, and his name is Sterling, who happens to be the person who is telling the story. Yes, the storyteller of this entire book is indeed Sterling, who was believed to be dead for the entire book until the last part, where it reveals that Sterling is actually the storyteller. So this is like a very dramatic moment for me. So, yeah. And so he then hangs out with the three remaining forest foxes, but one also dies because of rabies. Yes, rabies. So three remaining foxes, including O370. So O370 gets a new name called Olio. Yeah, kind of reminds me of Oreos. I'm getting kind of hungry, so let's not talk about that again. So Olio is hanging out with these three guys when they face a really big danger. The city. Humans. So they eventually have to survive in the city for several moons. They face dangers like speeding cars, mad scientists, yes, mad scientists, buzzsaws, and yes, even a mad scientist. Yeah, and there are a lot of scary illustrations in the books. And the scariest one I'd say is probably this. yeah, that's very scary. But yeah, that's a pretty scary illustration. But anyways, after I can't explain everything in this book because that'll take over an hour, and I don't have the time for that. So I'll do a summary. After they got over all of these, troubles, they eventually, one day, Overy 70 is like, wait a second, we can't be playing like this. What is gonna happen to all my other friends on the farm? And he's like, we should go save them. And they go save them, but unfortunately, Overy 70 couldn't save his best friend, two of his best friends. So he's like really devastated until a miracle happens. Overy 70's sister lays babies. So he's like really happy. All of his depression is gone. He's really happy. He cares and becomes a really good uncle. So eventually, Overy 70 and his friends and his family live together, and they lived happily ever after. So this book was I'm gonna rate this 4.1 out of 5 because this book definitely was very scary. So because of those reasons, I don't really like this book because there are a lot of horror factors in this book. Sure, this one was kind of scary, but this book was more like teamwork and helping others and survival. But this book was escaping humans and survival. Yeah, it was not my style. It was really scary for me. I mean, there's chainsaws, mad scientists, whatever. So that's why I'm gonna give it a 4.1 out of 5. But if we just ignore all of those bad and scary factors, this book is really good for me. One of my best books, in fact. So yeah, this book was written by Christian McKay Hediger. He has written several famous books, including this one. So he has won countless Newbery medals, and he's a very famous best-selling author. So since this book was kind of scary, I'm planning to read a happy book for next book review, like this one right here, Where the Mountain Meets the Moon. This looks pretty happy, doesn't it? So I'm gonna have a little rest I'm gonna rest a little from horror books, and I'm gonna focus on happy books now. So, bye. So, keep your eyes peeled for this book because this book is definitely coming soon. Bye.